Bro, let me tell you something. Working warehouse jobs is not for the weak, bro. It is not. Dude, working warehouse, like, they had me waking up at 2 to 3 a.m. in the morning, going to the warehouse full of old people who were delusional as hell. Let's get that out the way. The old people that I worked with were old as shit. 9 times out of 10, it was their dead-end job. They worked there for like 20 plus years, and they wear that shit like it's a badge of honor. Like, they waving it around like it's a certificate and shit. Like, yeah, nigga, I did that shit. But overall, they was rude as hell. Like, not only that they was delusional, the self-entitlement was fucking crazy too. They was rude as hell, and they will constantly yell at you over missing one fucking box. Listen, look, I already know that when it comes to working warehouse, right, especially if you're working on a conveyor belt, you're gonna have to be lifting some heavy ass boxes. And I was like, alright, that's cool, that's fine. That shit is hard when you're only running off of 2 hours of sleep. Now imagine that when people are fucking yelling at you while you're trying to hurry up and catch the other boxes, but knowing good and damn well there's other people in the warehouse who also don't give a fuck. I remember this one time where I was working on the conveyor belt, there was this young dude over there, right? His side of the area kept on getting clogged up, which made the boxes overflow and shit, right? So I'm like, hey dude, like, can you unclog this shit so we can have the belt running smoothly? Dude gonna be like, alright, and completely ignore everything that I just fucking said. So you had old people yelling at you, but yet who are self-entitled and acting all high and mighty just because they've been there for 20 plus years. You have younger people who's just there for a paycheck and don't really give a fuck. And don't get me started on the bosses, bro. Now, work-wise, the bosses ain't actually bad. They actually have good work etiquette. But personality-wise, they're fucking dickheads. Now, every time we actually get started before work, they will give us like a little pep talk and let us know like how many packages that we gotta move today, right? Okay, so say if you made a little mistake from last time, right, on the conveyor belt, or you just overall just did your job incorrectly. Like, I understand if you're full on like not giving a fuck about your job, right? If you're not giving a fuck about your job, you're not doing what you're supposed to do, then it's like you deserve that shit, right? But if it was a genuine mistake that you did not know that you weren't supposed to do, why the hell am I getting called out for it? Like, dude, have a one-on-one with me and let me know in private. Don't sit up there and call me out in front of all these other people and shit, dude. And listen, look, my bosses back then, bro, they really did not give a fuck. They really did not care at all, bro. If you were to even show up 2 minutes late, they'll kick your ass out. No problem. Like, straight up 2 minutes late, we're already get to work, or we barely just got working on the conveyor belts, they'll kick you out straight up. They'll be like, nope, leave and try again tomorrow. You know that if you wanted to quit, right, you know how you have to put in your 2 weeks notice before you could officially quit? Yeah, my bosses did not give a single fuck, bro. Like, they were like, if you wanted to quit, just go ahead and quit and leave and don't come back. We'll email you your last paycheck, but did you quit? Go on, leave, go home, and don't ever come back. Like, they did not give a fuck about your 2 weeks notice. I remember when I woke up late to work, right, and you know, I was already about like 5 minutes late, and I was like, oh shit, I gotta go. As I was driving to the warehouse, right, I was sitting there thinking to myself, I'm like, man, this shit is really taking a toll on my mental and physical, because like I stopped working out, I stopped having time to myself, right, like that shit was really taking a toll on me. And as I was driving, bro, as I pulled up in the parking lot, all the parking spots were taken, everybody was there, and I just looked at this shit. I was just like, you know what, bro, I was finna go back home. Like, and that's exactly what I did. I turned around, I let my boss know. I was like, hey bro, I don't think I could do this anymore, right? I got too much shit going on in my life. That was a damn lie. Oh, yes and no, my sister was pregnant at the time, and I was finna become an uncle at the time and shit. So like, you know, I just wanted to be there and support her and shit, but at the same time, you know, like, I was like, this shit was really taking a toll on my mental health. So I was like, yo, I can't do this anymore. I'm going to have to, like, you know, call it quits. And he was like, all right, just send me your address and I'll just email your last paycheck. Good riddance, nigga. And after that, bro, it felt like the heaviest weight has been lifted off my chest, bro. Like, the amount of relief that I felt. But at the same time, I was also thinking to myself, I was like, never again. Never fucking again am I ever doing this fucking job, bro.